Electric cars have been on our roads for some time, but given the high costs and logistical challenges, they've never really cracked the mainstream. But that could all be about to change.
Electric cars may be having their best year since 1979, when Gary Newman did this to our ears. Battery-only EV sales are up more than 16%, and hybrids are up a whopping 115%. The number of electric vehicle models has more than doubled since the start of last year, and more are on their way, as more Chinese brands hit our shores, increasing competition.
There's at least 10 new brands. Now, some of these are aimed at that sort of mid-luxury market to compete with brands like Lexus, but there are some coming in at that value part of the market. So we will see more cars priced below that $40,000 mark, which is terrific for urban EV buyers.
But not everyone's sold.
It's a bit difficult. Not everywhere has charging stations, so
There's not enough points to load your batteries up.
if there was more around, definitely would lean towards it more.
I would want to make sure that there's enough charging stations so that I wouldn't have to worry about the car not working on the way.
A new network of more than 500 charging stations in South Australia seems to have allayed concerns there, with EV registrations in regional SA jumping from 125 3 years ago to a whopping 2,100 today. But experts say it's still not enough.
Well, this is the key. Owning an electric car means you need to charge an electric car. If you can park off street and you can do it at home, that's the easiest way. But if you require public charging, our infrastructure still isn't up to scratch.
And there are many other hills yet to climb. Resale value is still low and insurance costs about 20% more than for other vehicles. Still, the PR for EVs is improving, certainly more so than its cousin, the driverless car, after San Francisco residents were woken up by a group of Waymo robo-taxis performing their mating call in the middle of the night.
Incidents like that show we're not quite ready for Skynet to take over. Sarah Connor can sleep soundly at night. The end of the world is not coming thanks to AI or self-driven cars.
So, with our electric vehicles still driver full, is the long-promised EV era finally here?
It's just so fascinating. I've got a friend who had solar panels put on their roof to be better for the environment, and then they thought to go along with that, they'd buy an electric car. Then they found out that you couldn't just charge it from an outlet. You've got to get all these different wires and things put in that were going to cost tens of thousands of dollars. So now they've got to go to Westfield down the road twice a week to charge their car. But they've recently also found out there's a strip mall nearby them with a hairdresser in it, and they have a charger there. So now they get their hair cut once a month, and they've changed hairdressers just so they can charge their car.
Yeah, but this is my fear. I fear that the infrastructure just hasn't quite caught up yet, because I would say we're borderline, like the majority of people in this country would at least be considering buying an EV in the future. But I just don't think that we have the things in place.
In South Australia, there's 2,000 outlets being installed. That seems like we're on the right track.
Yeah.
I still have a CD player in my car. Before my current car, I had a tape deck. So I am what they call a late adopter.
What were you playing on the tape deck?
I had a Tracy Chapman tape stuck in it.
It's a fast car, just playing on the
Just fast car and most ironic fast car ever. So I'll be getting my electric vehicle in 2050.
Yeah, perfect.